Foreign Minister Professor Gilles Pires, who is currently in France, participated in the breakfast meeting recently with the chair and members of the France-Sri Lanka Friendship Group in a Senate of France as a guest of honor. During the meeting, Professor Pires said that the country, which was severely affected from the COVID-19 pandemic, following loss of tourism income and decline in foreign remittances, is now seeing a gradual recovery as well as a steady revival of the economic enterprise. The minister briefed French senators on a slew of measures currently underway in Sri Lanka relating to development and reconciliation. He said that the second interim report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate, inquire into and report or take necessary actions on findings of preceding commissions or committees appointed to investigate into human rights violations, serious violations of international humanitarian law and other such offences has been submitted to the President. The Foreign Minister said that the amendments pertaining to the 42-year-old Prevention of Terrorism Act that presented to the Parliament early this month is expected to be debated in the first week of March. A range of issues relating to the economy, investment procedures applicable to the port city, the health and education systems of the country, labour matters, gender initiatives and foreign policy perspectives were also discussed. Meanwhile, the Foreign Minister also met with the Commission of the European Union for International Partnerships, Jutta Urpilainen, at the French Foreign Ministry in Paris. Professor Pires discussed with the EU Commissioner the strengthening of the partnerships between Sri Lanka and the European Union with regard to the value-added exports such as garments, flavoured teas, spices, including cinnamon and pepper, fisheries products, gems and jewellery. Further, strengthening partnerships in respect of investments to sectors such as hospitality, information technology, food processing, power and energy and the production of pharmaceuticals were also discussed during the meeting. The discussions also touched on health policy cooperation, connectivity among ports and harbours in the region, vocational training, digitalization and other aspects of people-to-people connect as well. The European Commissioner told the Foreign Minister, Professor Gilles Pires, that the EU is increasingly outward in reaching out to countries around the Indian Ocean and the Pacific, and that there is clear synergies in the areas of activity identified by the Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka. In relation to the expansion of Sri Lanka's trade with the EU, the bloc's ambassador to Sri Lanka, Denny Chaibi, shared his views while speaking to Indivari Amuwatta on our current affairs program at Hyde Park on AdaDerana 24.
The thing that struck me even more now that I live here is that everything that grows in Sri Lanka is the best. You have the best cinnamon in the world, and in this regard, the EU now is going to protect the geographical indication. So there will be a pure Ceylon cinnamon, and only Sri Lanka will be able to use that term. So that means that the high price of cinnamon will remain or can go even higher because there's this quality label recognized by the EU. So this is a fantastic marketing tool, and it helps Sri Lanka on the map of quality rather than quantity. But we could do that with the tea. The tea is the best in the world. We could do that with the pepper. We could do that with the ginger. We could do that with the tambili.